Hi friends, hope you are safe at your home. Today we are going to learn Excel shortcut keys. So we will be learning both basic as well as advanced shortcut keys. So which will help you to improve your speed while working on Excel. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So we are going to start with basic keys first. So Control C is used to copy any cell. Like I'll press Control C, and then for pasting it I'll use Control V. And if in case I have to cut any cell, then I will do Control X and then Control V for pasting it. So and if I have to undo what I have done, so I will be pressing Control Z. So all these like Control C for copy, Control X for cutting, Control V to paste, and then we have covered here Control Z to undo the last. Like if I have to repeat the last action, so I will do Control Y. So it will bring whatever I have done last. It will redo it. But now again I will undo it. So then Control A S for making any changes saved. Means if you have made any changes, then you can save by doing Control S. And in case you want to select some cells, then you have to just press Control A, then like this, and this will get all the type text selected. Like you can see at the end, the typed cells are selected. So then we have Control N. It will open a new workbook, and if I have to close this workbook, then I can press Control W or Alt FC. So which will be closing the existing workbook. So and now if you want to print this Excel, then you can just do Control P. A dialog box will open. You have to just do some adjustments and settings. So I have to open any existing Excel file. So I'll just do Control O. This will open up the list of the already existing files. Then Control B, I, U are for formatting. They are like they are placed on home button. Like B, I, U, bold. If you want to make any text bold, italic, or underline, then sorry, or underline, then you can use this. Control H and F are generally in one dialog box. Like if I do Control F to find something, so here it's cell, or so I will type the word over here, and if I have to replace some word with another word, existing word with some word, so I'll just do this replace. But I will use this replace. Now there are various other option also: replace all, replace, find all. One thing is like you will be seeing in the screen, like the D is underlined, P is underlined. What are these? These are hotkeys which we can use. Like if I want to again move to find, then I'll press Alt D to move to find the tab, and Alt P. And here if I want to move to replace with, then I'll do Alt E. So I will be moving to. These are the hotkeys which you can use for shortcuts, not using the mouse, instead using keyboard. So Control H is to replace any word, and Control F is to find. So now Control W, I have done it, covered earlier also. It will be closing the existing workbook. Control T and Control L. These both lead to create a table. Like if I just do Control L, it will be this area you have to select, and then you will be the data for the table. Once it's selected, then I will do okay. My table as header, my first cells will be taken as headers. Okay, now it will be a table, so you will be getting all the properties of table covered here. Right now I'm undoing it. Then Control D. So if you want to copy the upper cell text, like many times we want to copy, like here it is 1000, then again I have to copy it down. So I'll just here it is reference even. So like if I type, sorry, if I typed here, then Control, so this cell, this upper cell will get copied to the downward cell. So it will be used like in this, if I want to give the continuous referencing to the next sheet, then I can use this control D function that will automatically move to, like E9 is in this cell, so E10 will automatically get selected over here. It will be the data which is in E10 will be displayed over there, which is right now it's 0. So, and control R is like, you if you want to copy something which is on left hand side to right hand side. So I have done just control R. This will copy the entire cell with the formatting only to the right one. Now control G or fin plus F high, like for it's for like this referencing I have given. When we work in big Excel files, there are many of the referencing are given, cross referencing to another sheet, or sheets in a workbook is given. So like or many files are hyperlinked also. So like here I'll do control plus curly braces, then I will be going to this file again. I have to go to back, then I'll be doing control G, or this go to button dialog box will open up, then a shortcut D19 from where we have come. So we will be going again to that cell. So this is generally used when you are huge data in various sheets and you are making any of the financials or another important summarized formats. So that is used there. Now control K is to insert hyperlink. If I want some link to be given, like where I will be showing it, like here I control K I am doing, a dialog box for inserting hyperlink will be getting opened. So if I have fee structure, now this file whenever I will be opening, it will get open like all the, this is the revised format of a ICI fee structure. So it will, like whatever the hyperlinks, you can give a file hyperlink, a folder hyperlink. So, and if I have to remove it, here it is, sure, means you can remove this hyperlink, or simply do control Z to remove it. Control Z and control Y are already covered. Control plus fin plus page up. Now this is when you want to move in a workbook but to another sheets. Like I have to move here, I have used control fin down, page down, and if you want to go back, the control fin page up. So these will be taking to your previous and next slides, sheets in a workbook. Control plus shift plus plus, so it will add up the row. Now you want to enter cell right, shift cell right or shift cell down, or entire row you have to enter. I'll just select entire row, then and row is added just before that. So it is for adding the row. Now when you don't want to say like here uh, I have inserted a row, like again I'll insert it, and then if I have to remove this row, then I'll just do control, select the entire row, control minus. It will lead to removing of the row. Now you can entirely remove a row, or choose to remove one cell up like this. As per your requirement, you can use this function. Control shift, and now this upside one, if you do, then there's a exclamation mark. This will do a separator, like 1000 I have done. So if I do control shift exclamation mark, so there are comma is added with two decimal places. So this is used when you are you want to do formatting, and if you want decimals to be removed, then you can just go to home and then decrease decimal size. You can do that, or use the shortcut alt H, then 9, a 0. I have done 0, so that has increased the decimal place. Now H9. has removed it. So these are the if you want, there are many shortcut keys which can be made, like alt. If you want any thing which shortcut keys from home, then you can just type home. H. Now for X is for cutting, C for paste copying, FP is for format painter. It will duplicate whatever the cell you have selected, it will apply to that. Likewise, in these are all shortcut keys which can be used for your ease. You can learn it gradually. Slowly you will understand it, like alt. Now if I want to go to insert, and then there was like various options got selected, yeah, highlight as the shortcut keys are shown. So you can use, like if I want to make pivot table, then I can go to this, all shortcut with keys are there. Control shift hashtag. So it will be like I have selected some date, random date. Okay, now this journal is the format, but I want December to be shown. So I will be doing control shift hashtag, about 3 it is. So it will be coming in December month. Month will be shown, and your year will be reduced to only last two digits. Control shift dollar. Now currency, if you want to add currency, so the dollar sign is above 4, you can use it. So rupee sign is added there. Control shift any number means now 1000. If I have to make some add some percentages, so I'll just do percentage over here. Control shift 9 will unhide rows, like I just first have to hide it. I'll sorry, I hide it. Now it's clearly seen 30 33. So two rows are hidden, so I have to select 30 as well as 33 because the hidden rows are in between this. Now I do control shift 9. So all these again appears on screen. So now moving F2, like this fin is function keys. Like in laptop we have function keys, so I'm using fin. Also I have written fin. If you are working in on your monitor and typical computer where you are using computer monitor, and then you can use direct F2. So F2, like here I do F2, it will be leading to me at the end of the line, there was the position will be there, and I can edit it whatever I want to delete this, and if I don't want to, just I will escape from this, and this is used while you have made some error in the already typed cell. So to correct it, you can use that. Now alt plus alt equals to, this is now we are starting for the key starting from alt. So alt plus, now randomly I have typing some numbers. Now for some I'll just press alt equal to. Now all equal to will be rather than writing all the formula equals to sum or this, I'll use alt equal to for sum. It will be now sum would be there, some of the numbers will be coming over there. Alt FAN, it's for save as, like if I have to rename my file, or I have to just change the format of the file, like Excel file. I have, if your system permits, you want to save it to PDF, then you can just go to Alt FA. So it will be saved as, and no other dialog box will appear. Whatever, wherever you want to save it, you can save the file. Alt tab. Now alt tab is generally used when you have multiple files open. You can venture it. You want something from, want to open something. So like I do control N, and here I'm moving to this by alt tab. So again moving to back original sheet. So alt tabs used to switch between files and folders. So now this formula will be very used when you will be writing. You have to write some series like I'll just one two sorry one two. Now this alt EITS, it will autofill the numbers, and sorry, let it be Monday, Monday, autofill. So again, all the things are autofilled. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and again Monday, whatever you want. Likewise, if you want to do some date or like January 2020, I select and I do called REITS. So it will get all the dates will be reflected over here. So this is very useful. I generally like to use it because it's so convenient. I can quickly complete, give numbering to a thing, or if I have to submit any expenses also, then the dates are very fastly. I can just make the sheet and complete my work. Now Alt D F F. These generally we use filter like Alt D F F. This give the filters are added. Now you can use any filter sorting on something. Alt D F F. Then Alt 80 is a alternative shortcut which can use for filters. Alt NP will insert any picture images there. If I want to insert it, then I'll just do it. It will be get inserted over here. So I can just, sorry, it's not visible over here. I'll just, in case I have to delete this, then I can. So Alt HW to wrap tags, like here if I have written anything I am typing randomly. So like it's going outside the cell. So I'll do Alt H. It will be wrapping the text within that cell. So it will be, now it can be used for various other formatting. Then we go for borders. Now Alt HB is also very good because I like to use keyboard or mouse. So if I have to do any formatting, like here I go, I have to add some entire row border around this. I go and I do A. A is for the all side border will be added to the cell, or Control Z or Alt A. O. Now hotkeys are there, you can use accordingly, like I'm doing these hotkeys are there. O is for bottom order, top or border it is used. Now for merging any cells like this, I'll take some two cells, Alt H MM. You can also see here also it's coming. Alt H M merge. So the cells, two cells are merged into one. Like for now, if you want to unmerge this cell, you will go to HM U. So you can do like this, merging and unmerging if you want as per your need. Then for text to column, now what is this? I'll just AE, sorry, Alt AE. Now this is generally used when we extract some data and we want to delimit it, like delimit it with characters. If I know it's fixed width, so I'll select this next and space. So you can see in the data preview also Control and C, as there was space in between, so it got dots. And now next and finish. So it will ask that data is not, do you want to replace. Once I'm saying okay, so all the control. So in the file you don't look to the downward because the space was there. So each and every letter has been splitted. So I'll just do control Z. So this is very useful when you want to segregate something and then apply some formula to this. This is used when you are working on large files or something. Then we will be going this to insert any PDF or Excel file. This is very interesting part. Like many times we have to be giving any reference to the Excel sheet or something. Then we will be doing Alt N Z D J. So Alt, you see the upside tabs like Alt. Then I'm doing N. N is for inserting. Then ZT is for text. See, text. ZT, then I will be going for J, object. So object, it will open up. So if you want this has opened, I'll just choose a package. Package will be browse, now declaration, finish. So it will this package, when I'll open it, it can again open for you. So it's there, or it will get open. Then Alt and V, when you have to make pivot table for any presentation or something, then we can do Alt and V. Pivot table can be created. Shortcut keys. This data is not relevant, but still you can apply it. I'm just showing it. You can apply where you want some state-wise list of customers, number of customers. That in that sorting it will be helpful. Then after that, yeah, so yeah, if you want to insert some sheet, like I have to sheet 1 is there, sheet 2 is there. If I have to insert another sheet, I'll just do Alt HIS. Now sheet 3rd is also added away, and if in that I have to rename it, so I'll do Alt HOR and rename it as blank for the time being. So that's very convenient. Instead of doing this, putting the cursor over there, I'll just choose to do it by using my shortcut keys. So I'll enjoy it using also. Then if I have to sort and filter something, like Alt HS is for that. Alt HS A to Z, it's showing. So if I do it, all Alt keys will be coming up, and Alt control will be, they will be arranging by the text. Now sort and filter, it is used when you want to get some relevant data. Trace precedent and precedent and dependence. They are like here. If I do no, the 1000 we have given reference this. If I have to do the precedent, I have to check the precedent of this. Then I'll just go for Alt MP to trace the precedent, and dependent will be which I'll just show you. So Alt MP and Alt MD is for there. That 1 second, I'll just show you also. Alt MP. So it will, sorry. Irritating. And then again using Control G, I'll go back and okay, again Control G. So if I have to trace this precedent, Alt M D dependent, sorry. So I'll click on this arrow. It will be showing the reference to the dependent cell. So it opens up here. So this is used when you are giving your like where I used it was financial where I have to give references, and it depends on various tables. So this function is used over there. Then to show formulas. Now if I like here, I like sum to be this, it's 0. Now if you want to see, generally we can see the formula in formula bar, but here, but in case we want to see all the formulas applied to alt m h, so it like here. Now alt oca to maximize the space, like one second, I'll just, yeah, so now this cell, one second, short term. Now this cell is reduced. I'll just do alt oca, I'll select whole cell and then do alt ca. This will maximize the space of the cell to the largest one, the largest text जो भी होएगा उसके according it will adjust, and all the sizes of the entire row is changed to that largest cell. So print preview, if you want to, means you have selected something and you want to see the full preview before giving the print, and you will go alt fw, like here it is showing the preview what is going to be printed. You can just check the previews before giving print. So alt enter will start a new line in the same row, like I do alt F2, then I do alt enter. Now this is used when you want to specify different sentence in a cell only. This will be very useful for that, like when you have want to write remarks and all. Then we will be going now there's control V was for paste, only paste. Now there are very different things with, like if you, I want to paste special, do anything especially, like I just copy this and I want to do paste special, I'll just go for ESV. Now here it's like value, but I don't want value here, I want only format here, I want, so I'll just do format. So format will get selected, or I'll do just ES all the things. So along with text it is selected. Or now formula, if any formula I want to paste or in different cell, then F is the hotkey, I'll just go for that. Alt SV. So now you can multiply also or divide also, this operations one also has. Now I have to copy, then I do want to multiply. Hotkey, we will be using hotkey instead of mouse. So alt M I'll press. Okay. So it automatically got multiplied with this. We can divide other operations also. So this is also very useful. Format, formula. I told you all these things have been covered. Shift tab is to complete, like I do this, I'll move to back the again previous one, left side में जो भी tab है, I'll go into that. So and here it will take me to the left cell of the selected. Tab is for moving ahead in right direction only. Tab while formatting, and I like this I will show. I have written this formulas. I have some. So instead of writing a bracket or something, I'll just have done tab. Or if I don't proper, do the full word proper, just don't write the full text, I'll just do it. Or lower there. Then this will help you to, means to complete the name of the formula and place the cursor after the open bracket. So will reduce your hard work. So these are the basically most used shortcut keys. Shortcut keys are different from formula keys. So and I already told you, if you do alt and then various like file mein, if you want to make any adjustment over there, like you want all the things are there, you want to share it, then you can Z, then share, save to cloud or email it. So this can be used over there. Yeah, till then. So this was all covered about the shortcuts only. Now, if possible, I'll be making a next video on for Excel formulas. Till then, stay tuned. Be safe at your home. Stay at home. Save lives. Thank you. Thank you for watching.